We alive. It's gonna be a great show tonight. I'm asking you to come on, share, call somebody, notify somebody, but get it on your page tonight. But you've got to come on in. Come on in. We're gonna be with you in a minute. Share and comment and repost. Come on in. Let it. Come on in, everybody. Make sure you share. Make sure you're sharing on your page. It's going to be a phenomenal night. Thank you for coming on. We need you to share. We need you to share. Let your friends know that we're on tonight. It's going to be, we're doing Toxic Relationships Part 2 because we had a phenomenal amount of people who text and was inquiring and wanted to discuss more about it. I literally had to do some coaching. I don't do really counseling, so did some free coaching for a few people who on these toxic relationships, but it seems to be something that people want to talk about. So and I have some toxic things that I want to get out of my chest with your beloved Victoria. And so I know you all love her, but I need to get these things off my chest because they've been on my chest for the last 12 years. And some things I heard in the week really resonated with me. So now it's time to get them out of the way. So please call somebody, text somebody, let us know that you're on. All right. And I see Delphine, Ken, Vanessa. Call somebody, text somebody. Make sure you're sharing tonight. Let them know that we're on. Let them know that we're on. It's going to be a phenomenal night. All right. So, but tomorrow, what? Hey.
Hi.
I thought you were, all that time you wasted upstairs, you were like getting ready, but you still have on the same clothes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So, but we're happy that you're here. You sharing on your
Happy
page?
Tuesday. Yes, I am.
Finally, your
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Your phone has life. All right. I don't need you to
Hi,
look
Vanessa.
at this.
Hi, Ken. Hi, Miss Delphine.
That's the camera. I know the So, right, she looks beautiful, right?
Thank you. I'm too blessed to be stressed, so I'm not taking you on today. Let's go. I'm ready.
I know you're ready.
I'm ready.
Y'all, this first lady has been nasty all week long.
I've been preparing all week.
All week long.
Because he kept saying, wait till Tuesday. Wait till Tuesday. Well, guess what?
All right, for all the people who told us, some people saw us having an argument and they said, no. Right. Wait until Tuesday. But we appreciate y'all. But it's gonna be a wonderful night tonight.
Yes.
And we're gonna give it a couple more. But let me wait until it gets a little bit up more the numbers, and then we'll begin to we'll begin. But I'm glad that y'all are on. Now let me do my disclaimer early because it's gonna be a crazy night tonight. Get your popcorns, get your wine, get your trust.
Well, I feel like I'm being set up.
It's not no setup.
Okay. All right.
It's not no setup.
Okay. Take your word for it.
So, but it's gonna be a great night, and let me put this down because you don't know how to concentrate looking at that. So, but we thank you that you're on tonight.
Yes.
And it's gonna be phenomenal. Let me just put this over here.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, and tomorrow is some sort of what's tomorrow? What's the holiday tomorrow?
I apologize to all the veterans out there.
To all the veterans who have
served this country, you have sacrificed your lives, given your time, your service, spent time away from your family.
You know, you are so hypocritical.
We say thank you.
You are so hypocritical.
He's not from here.
You're so hypocritical. You are so hypocritical.
They don't have veterans
you asked me, I told you there was a holiday this week.
No, you didn't.
Told you.
I told you. And so he's not from here.
You know,
you have to forgive him.
Listen,
they don't have veterans in his country. They don't have armed forces and things like that. They have machetes. They just chop things down.
That is so rude and wrong and just so vile, like nasty. Like, how y'all tolerate this woman right here? When we come on, with this woman.
Let me share a funny Antigua story, because usually it's him. So the first time I went to Antigua...
let's pray out first.
Okay.
Hold on, because I need you to be saved. Hello.
Lord, we say thank you for another Tuesday.
Yes.
Last Tuesday, we missed you. But we know it's all for a good cause.
Yes.
We say thank you for this new change in leadership, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
But this is just the beginning. We want to keep our leaders covered, those in this country and those abroad, for they are making decisions that affect and govern your people.
Yes.
So we ask that you allow them to work in wisdom and truth and the spirit of doing what's best for their people. We ask that you allow them to use discernment, Lord. And no matter who sits in the White House, we know that you are always on the throne, reigning supreme. We ask that you work it all out for our good. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I promise you, like, your prayers are getting longer and longer and longer. Africa.
Don't do that.
Angels,
you a hater.
Angels,
so let me share my funny Antigua story. And I have many, right? So we're driving in it. Well, I'm riding in Antigua, so my husband's giving me, like, sightseeing, like, oh, this is this and this. So we get to the jail.
Oh, here we go.
We passed the jail.
Here we go. The prison.
I'm sorry, the prison. The prison.
Here we go.
Listen, Anthony could have jumped over the fence to get in. I said, well, how do you keep people in prison if you could just literally climb over the fence? That's how low the fence was. He said, oh, people don't leave because the country is so small, they know they'll get found. And then they're going to beat them and put them back in jail.
Is that what I said?
That's exactly.
That's not what I said.
What'd you say?
And the wall wasn't exactly the wall was high. The wall was high.
The wall was here.
The wall was,
I could climb over.
I bet you could. And they would shoot you in places that I don't want to say over right now. Okay? You have no respect. But when I told you they hang people there, you were like, oh, they still hang people there?
Right.
Like,
Speaking of Antigua, on a positive note,
here we go.
My husband preached a wonderful service for Antiguan independence. 39 years, right? Did I say that right? 39 years of independence. So I want to say congratulations and blessings to all Antiguans in Antigua and those spread out throughout the world. That is a great accomplishment in your history.
Yes.
And we just wish you another 39.
Yes, but Antigua tonight is very flooded. Very, very flooded. There's water every single place. So we're praying they're having a tropical storm.
Oh.
And water is literally like, water is literally like flowing in every single place. Like there's flooding everywhere. And so the whole country, let me see if I can see I can't see this one real good. But we want to pray for them because they're having
Hi, Miss Gloria.
and if y'all can see that, that's like the water is flowing. See that?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's really bad. So we're praying for the country anyways, because I don't know where they're gonna put all that water.
Yes.
They don't have drain. They don't have a really good draining system.
Right. No, you just say it right. They don't have a drainage system. Water just run. Just flow. It's all right.
You know what I should do? Get a freaking hose from there. I'll make the hose come right up in this house. No, right in where all your makeup and your clothes is. Just in those two pieces of all of your closets.
Thank you, Gloria.
We're flooding the entire place out. Saving Antigua. That's what I should do. Disrespectful.
Oh my God.
Nasty. You know, all those people are suffering. Are you out here laughing?
I'm not laughing at the people. I'm laughing at, the conditions. The conditions. Let me tell you, Antigua, I want a home there. It's so beautiful. The people are so warm and friendly. I love Antigua. And I'm praying for everyone in Antigua.
We're praying for everybody in Antigua and all of the
Yes.
And it's sad that we just had the Independence Day parade, and then this is happening. But this is the time when hurricanes.
Are we still in hurricane season? I feel like
there's a hurricane that's happening down south right now, a tropical storm really, that's happening. And so, but we want to pray for all those people anyways.
Yes.
Ladies, so tonight again we're talking about toxic people. Like I said, were you listening to my conversations with the toxic? A person called me from international about the toxic.
No.
Oh, I thought you were. But we are coming to realize that a lot of people are in toxic relationships.
Right.
And I just thought that for some reason I was naive thinking that most of the how you say it?
Toxicity?
No, toxicity is outside of the church.
Right.
No, these people are church people calling about toxic relationships that they're facing inside of the church. So, but anyways, just before we get there, I got some things I need to get off my chest. So, August 20th, 2010.
Oh.
I gave up the right to be
that's our anniversary.
That's our anniversary. And this year, it was our 10th year.
Right.
The COVID environment year. I took all my money and gave to my wife as a sacrificial offering.
Just let me answer. You want to go there?
I am speaking. I am speaking, please.
Just know that if you open this door, I will walk through it. Okay.
I'm speaking.
All right.
Because I see something that you've been doing that causes me to be in a toxic relationship.
I'm gonna walk through it.
That sounds like a threat, Vicky.
It's not a threat.
It's a threat. That's what you do. You all like, oh, don't go through that door. Don't, because I'm supposed to be like, oh, close the door. I don't want to go through it.
I'm just informing you, so you don't see.
No, but that's a threat, though.
No, it's not.
It's a threat.
I'm letting you know it's for foreboding. I'm letting you know what's coming.
It's a threat.
No, continue. Continue. Go ahead.
Did y'all hear what she just said?
No.
Don't y'all think that's a threat?
No, it's not.
What is it?
I'm just letting you know, just be prepared for
your
response once you air out the things that you've been going through. Continue.
Going through? Okay. Right. Oh, I feel like I've been threatened. I'm serious. I feel like I've been threatened.
No threat.
Like
I don't
you're
make
like,
threats.
oh, if you go there, just know.
I don't make threats.
See,
I simply
woman.
inform you.
No, but that's what
of
toxic.
my response.
That's what toxic people are gonna do. If you move this over here, just know the repercussions of doing this is this. Okay. Just remember back in the day. I don't know if you were born yet. Back in the day, y'all remember? I'm talking about people my age, Ken, and like back in the day when they found.
Ken is not that old. Do not lump Ken with you, okay? My apologies, Ken. Don't. Speak for yourself, okay?
Ken. Remember that there was this big time story about a lady who cut off a man's private part?
Lorena Bobbitt. I remember all too well. All too well. Now, I would never resort to those tactics, but she sent a clear message. If you do this, I'm going to do that.
That's exactly what you just did. And that's what you've been.
She warned him. She informed him.
That's what you've been
doing.
He
didn't believe her. She went forth.
For the last few days, you've been attacking on an attack behavior.
Okay.
Like, I can't get a word out.
Okay.
Can I get a word out?
Yes. Yes, you may.
No. See, right there, you're dangerous.
Yes, you may.
Are you saved? Have you been washed in the blood of the Lamb? Because every now and then...
I am a work in progress.
Oh, you're working. Y'all heard this? She's a work in progress.
He is working on me every day. My salvation is a daily process.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm-hmm. So, I've been asking my wife, I say, hey, a few things I want to get off my chest tonight. I need all the men out there, please, I need some support. Mm-hmm. Y'all can't leave me out. Ken and Craig, if you come on, and everybody else, I need support. Willis, I don't see you. He's probably on the Bethel Tabernacle looking for me. But here's the thing. So, in coaching this week, when what I usually do is boost on the Dave K. Allen page. I boost my videos. So boost means that you sort of advertise all the videos on my page. So you'll get like 20,000 views, 19,000, all these views. So I noticed that on last week, when we were speaking about toxic relationship, that it just blew up overnight, like over 18,000 views. And so some people were calling me, and then finally I decided to pick up one call, maybe two calls from international. And so one of the person was speaking about how they were in a marriage, and for privacy, I can't give names or anything because this is even international anyways. Mm-hmm. And so they were in a relation. They were married for a few years. I'm not going to give the years. A few years. Not a few, but quite a number of years. But in those years, the husband was very controlling with the money. Like, you can only have this, and what do you need the money for? And kept her name off of specific papers and was just very secretive when it comes to the money. They ended up having a number of kids, but even after they're separated, they're not divorced, he's still not, he has numerous homes that he just did in his own name and not her name. Refused to do the divorce papers and everything. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. So as I was given the coaching through that, it occurred to me, I said, hold up. My wife is doing the exact same thing to me. And so here's why I found out my wife is doing this. Because I started thinking, I said to y'all in the very first time that we started these shows, that my wife has a habit. Every time we get our tax returns, Vicky never gives me back the money. Vicky never gives me my share of the money. What my wife does is go buy clothes. So this week, I noticed there's two bags of clothes. There's a bag of clothes from Moshood. There's a bag of clothes from, where's the bag?
I'm just listening.
Oh, you're looking at me like you're evil.
Not at all.
I'm scared for my life. So there's another bag of clothes. So I wasn't, I had a busy week, have all these meals. I'm thinking, hold up. And it occurred to me, some transition of money has been coming from somewhere that she doesn't want to tell me about. So I said, hey, I noticed I haven't gotten my my anniversary gift, right? I haven't got my anniversary gift. And so can I have at least my anniversary gift? They're like, oh, what would you like me to? I'm going to buy you a watch. I don't want no watch. Oh, well, because, you know, I buy my watches from, where I buy my watch from?
I'm an active listener.
You're an active listener. Hey. I feel the presence of evil. Like, I feel like I just need to just take some line. Like, this is like you coming from Africa right there. Okay, so anyhow, I said, so she said, oh, I'm gonna cash app you some money. She sends me a little portion of money, but she says, oh, I don't want you to buy this. I don't want you to buy that. I don't want you to buy. I'm like, hold up. When I do all these things around here, you never ask me, Dave, how much money you got? You know, I'm doing things inside the church they don't give me a dime for. I'm doing all these things. I'm going to say, Vicky, I'm a poor man. I'm a pastor who don't even, you want me to live on an EBT card. I said, I have no money. I'm broke. Y'all hear me? I'm broke. I don't even put up a cash app. Like, I'm broke. Like, she said, oh, here's this little pittance here. Here's this. Here's this little pittance. Make sure you don't go to buy nothing to do with the church or music. Then I have my buddy. I got to pay some people because, you know, I'm trying to build my little thing. I said, hey, can you bless me? So, but the problem I'm having, and I'm glad a particular person just came on, because let me tell y'all something. And here's the controlling part. It hurts my heart. Every Christmas, guys. Next month is Christmas. And every Christmas, we have one of the biggest arguments.
Oh, you open the door. Oh.
Every Christmas, I need to get it off my sister.
The Lord just keeps blessing me.
Do you need to go outside the house? Because I will lock that door and you sleep at your mother's house tonight.
Listen.
And you will bang on that door.
Lord bless you. You just got to shout out wherever you are. Continue.
She says to me, y'all here, look at the toxic relationship that I'm going through. I'm serious, people. I want your help because I'm broke. I have no money. She says to me, oh, you know I like nice things. Why don't you call? I would spend my last dollar, go to Target, go all these stores. You know what she says? You need to call my friend Kim and ask her what I like. For 4 years in a row.
That's right.
For 4 years in a row.
Call Kim.
Why, as your husband, you ungrateful? Why would you tell me to go call someone else to ask them what you like? So I said, that's like me asking you to go call my male friend over here and be like, she said, oh, you got no friends. So I have one person. So I said, you want me to go call this person to go buy my own wife a gift? Y'all crazy? Are you crazy? You know what she did with my money? She took everything I bought and including was about to take the kids' gifts back to Target, asking me for the receipts. Are y'all hearing me? She asked me for the receipt because she was trying to monopolize under my own money, my own little pittance that I saved one by one throughout the year. So hold on, because I know y'all ready to jump on me, because I see y'all talking about it. All of y'all quiet now. All y'all first ladies, right? First lady this, first lady this. Y'all ain't talking about it. I need y'all to talk about it. Y'all better talk back to me tonight. Watch this. Hear this. And I said to her, for the last, since we got the new car, Vicky, I saved you $4,000. But not only did I save you $4,000, when I put down my name on that, I save you additional money. additional money, discount.
Really?
What? Discount.
Really?
I saved you. I gave you my all. I'm waiting to get all of my money back.
Because I'm about to fling your phone. I ain't fling your phone. What's your issue?
My issue is
Thank
that you are cheap. You have not given me anything, and I gotta call your friend. And Gerald Levert is right. I'm waiting. I don't even get a bottle of wine like I used to get. I don't get nothing. But you go buy me clothes because you want to hold on to the money in secret? You're controlling. That's what this is. You monopolize the money. So I need you to come forth tonight and let me know what's really happening.
While I love Jeff.
Word amount to nothing.
Let me help you. Is it my turn? Is it my turn to address your issues?
I didn't get everything out, but you can go now.
Okay.
Because I know they want to hear all these women, all these people that first lady talk.
No. First off.
Oh, I get her love. Okay, get out of here.
Our anniversary was the 20th.
All right. Look for another Gerald Levert song.
What was the 20th? How about our anniversary song, Made to Love You?
No, you ain't loving nothing, no part of me. Zero. You love Kim. You love you love all those people over me.
Yes, I'm going to say it for the world. Zoom in.
Okay. You ain't loving
love
me.
Kim.
And nothing.
Kim is my twin flame.
Okay.
Okay, there. You have it. Now the world knows.
Like she from East New York.
Okay.
East New York. I'm from East New York.
Don't do that.
I'm from Bed-Stuy.
Don't
and Antigua at the same time.
Don't play my sis.
Why can't I be right?
Don't play my sis.
Oh, okay.
First of all.
Okay. Go on.
I'm so glad that you opened this door because, as he said, every Christmas is the same thing. We don't speak probably until New Year's Day because we argue from Christmas Eve, and then we don't talk to each other about 2 or 3 days.
No, we don't talk to each other for a week.
And then New Year's Day, it's like, all right, you don't want to go into New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, you don't want to go into that space. We usually go to watch night service, and then, we kind of give things that we made for the new year. I still don't like him, he still don't like me.
Right.
But we just throw up the white flag, like, all right. And the reason being is because he's a horrible gift giver. Like the worst ever. Like the worst. The fact that he said he went to Target to get my gift. First of all, I shop at Target. I can go in there and find beautiful things for myself at Target because I have a good fashion sense. He, on the other hand, will get me like a nasty shawl, which is what he got me one year. And not like a cashmere, or pashmina. I mean the kind that you throw on a chin and get lint balls on it.
That is horrible.
Like that, okay?
No.
So you know what? Last year, let's talk about last year. Oh no, one year he got me a shawl. The other one year he got me a back massager.
That's right. Because you need it. Because you're always crying for your back pains.
No, I need my husband to massage my back. Oh, send me to a spa. You don't buy me no back massager. That's like buying me a washing machine. That ain't for me.
No, you already said that.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you know.
If I get you household stuff, it's not a gift.
That's not
I got you a back massager because you're always crying for your back.
One year.
Okay.
That was last year. And this is when, you know me. I think y'all know me by now. Like, a lot of stuff, I just go within.
Thank you, Ken.
I just go within, and I just deal with it. I said, but you know what? Me being quiet all these years still has not garnered me the result that I want. So you know what? I'm just going to call it thinking. I'm going to put it out there. You give bad gifts.
No.
This is why I buy my own gifts. And then I tell you to give me the money because you give bad gifts. Last year, he got me a fossil.
Fossil watch.
And I like fossil. He got me a fossil watch with the matching wallet and the bag.
There you go. I got you beautiful fossil watch.
First of all, I think we learned from this show my favorite color is red. If he would have gotten me a red wallet, okay, all right. He got me like a hunter green.
Okay.
What? Who?
Diversity.
You wear green. That's not my favorite color. Okay. That's what I do. The bag.
Y'all hearing this foolishness?
Looked like it was like for somebody's grandmother. And if I'm gonna be a grandma, I'm gonna be a grandma, not a grandma. Okay, just know this. Okay.
You know how you sound? Entitled.
Whatever.
You're entitled.
The point is,
I spoiled you.
The point is,
spoiled you.
He gets me gifts like we just met, like he doesn't know me. And clearly, he doesn't. We failed the newlywed game
and
on the show.
And then she says, "You don't know me. You need to go.
I
ask
said,
my
why
friend."
don't you ask my friend Kim
That is
or my mother? People
That's
who know,
toxic.
no, people who know my style. Talk about toxic and controlling. But because he's like, I'm a man. I'm your husband. I know what you need.
That's not
right. Macho man.
You get me good gifts.
Pause the game.
Okay.
Right? He feels that it's beneath him that he should have to go ask somebody whom I trust and respect their opinion for help.
Furthermore.
So he refuses to do it. And every year I get a terrible gift.
It's disrespectful.
I allowed you to speak. I allowed you to speak. You're being disrespectful.
You know what?
Oh, well. So now... I said, I'm not doing this anymore. You know how kids look forward to like Christmas morning? I dread it. I dread Christmas morning.
Wow.
I dread the fake smile and the fake appreciation that I have to give at this ugly, terrible gift.
So go spend Christmas at your mom's house.
And that's what I do. Okay? And I normally go over there and I eat and I drink eggnog and I eat my feelings. That's what I do. Every Christmas, I eat my feelings because I got to deal with him and this nasty gift giving. And then he got to ask. Let me tell you what he did last year. I looked at the stuff. First of all, let's go back. Since we're going to go there.
Yeah, here we go.
Presentation is everything. You talk about back in the day when I used to buy you. Back in the day, guess what? If you was too lazy to wrap a gift, at least put it in a gift bag. This guy... hands me brown boxes from the store. I'm going to repeat that. He gives me a cardboard box. You left the stuff in the box.
True. I went to Family Dollar.
No, you didn't.
I got you the most expensive. No, you didn't. Yes, I did.
Kim, chime in at any time because I called and I talked about you.
Listen.
He gave me
so that's what you do?
That's exactly what I do.
That's another form of being toxic. You go talk to your friends instead of talking to me.
To wrap it.
Because who had time for that? That's grown people.
You hear what I'm saying to you?
Who? If you're grown, grown people shouldn't be going around wrapping gifts. Hello, we want it out. We don't have no time to give sanitation people more work to do. We're trying to make it easy for everybody. It's Christmas. We want sanitation people to be able to go to work and get home to their family.
Call Kim this year, but I digress.
I ain't calling no Kim this year.
Because I'm trying to help.
I got something for Kim.
Because I told Kim to call you. How about that?
I got something for Kim.
Taking matters into my own hands. But I digress. He didn't even wrap it. Okay. And in my mind, I said, you know what? Mm-hmm. I said, you know what, V? Because that's how I talk to myself. I said, girl, if you open these boxes, you know that you're setting a precedent. You're setting the precedent. That is, he gonna think it's okay to just give you boxes and not wrap these things.
Y'all see?
And I started not to do it, but
Kim, don't call me.
But me.
Kim, don't call me.
But me.
I'ma sit Franklin.
Trying to.
You trying to what?
Overlook things.
Vicky?
I'm trying not to cause an argument because remember I got PTSD from the other 4 Christmases. So I'm like, you know what? He didn't wrap it. Okay, he was pressed for time. I don't like the presentation, but I'm still gonna show gratitude. Okay?
Show gratitude.
I opened the boxes. I think I opened the wallet first. Very nice wallet. Right? Again, green, not my style, but a nice gift. And I think then I opened the watch and then the bag. So I said, oh, babe, thank you so much.
You never said thank you. And let me tell you what you did. You put it on the fireplace. And I saw it. You know what I did? Grab that bag.
So let me tell you what he did. So normally I get the receipts, I return it, and then I get something that I really like. This guy takes all the packing slips, everything, hides it so I couldn't return it. Petty. So you know what? Last year, I didn't get a gift. I didn't get a gift.
Yes, you did.
What you gave me? And don't you say no money. Don't you tell me no money.
What you mean, don't tell you no money?
Did you give me a physical gift? He returns the stuff to Fossil, and I didn't have a gift on Christmas morning.
You know why? You are ungrateful.
But
because of your toxic
but I digress.
life. You didn't digress.
He's talking about I don't give him gifts.
You don't.
You know why I buy
don't.
you clothes? Because other than if you're not
Who wants more clothes
because
up in
if you're
here?
not in a suit or a robe, you look homeless.
Oh, okay.
You look.
Oh my God.
I happened to be driving down
my
Fulton
God.
Street one day.
You know how long ago that was?
I was telling
6
story.
years ago.
One
6
day.
years ago.
You know how you recognize somebody but you can't quite place them? I had to roll down my window and like zoom in. I
Man
said,
shall not live by
said, Dave?
good clothes alone.
is that you?
You know what?
He had on bleach sweats, a hoodie,
That's right.
mismatched socks. I mean, he looked terrible. I was like, why? Why can't we have a median? Why does it have to be homeless or GQ? It must meet somewhere here. So I'm intuitive. I listened. He said, I really don't have any like relaxed dress down clothes. So you see, I lost a couple of pounds. I went through my closet. I had stuff with tags on it. I went to H&M.
Who said they don't have dress down clothes?
You're
mixing 6 years ago to now. Matter
of fact, you don't have to say you don't have dress down clothes because I see you. I see you. You don't have.
You know what I see with you?
You don't have dress down clothes that look like you can go on the street.
You know what I see with you? You and all your little friends and them entitled.
Thank you. Send the links, Kim.
Okay.
So you know what I did?
Entitled.
I returned all the stuff. I had about almost a $200 credit.
Oh, that's it? That's all it came to?
You know what I did? I bought him a whole little dress down, jeans, sweatsuit, everything. So he could be like casual chic, because you don't always want to be, in this COVID environment, we're doing a lot more casual, right? Most shoes, he said, oh, I don't want to wear the robe, it's too heavy. You know what I did? Custom made. Custom made suits. You saw one of the lovely ones that I had designed for him on Sunday. What you said? I didn't hear you. I buy you things not only that you need, but that you like. And you know what? Talk about anniversary gifts.
Moshood purposely makes the suit for me because he.
The point is, I negotiated that deal.
He's trying to make me advertise.
Negotiated that relationship.
For him, so you know what he does? He goes to his sewing room. I got to get this man to wear.
Thank you, Vanessa. You look great.
I got to get this man to wear my clothes for me.
The point is,
for free. I don't have to pay him.
I listen.
That's what he does.
And then I get you things that you need. I'm sorry. So with that being said, he said, "Oh, what do you want for your anniversary?" Oh, I don't know. He kept beating around the bush. He didn't know what he wanted. I don't want to watch. I don't want this. I don't want that. Okay. He's like, you need a 12-step program when it comes to buying sound equipment and stuff. So I said, if I give you this money, you have to make me one promise. That you don't spend it all on sound equipment and you don't spend it all on books. Buy something nice for yourself.
I'm going to say it again.
He's going to tell me that I'm being toxic and I'm being controlling. I can't tell him what to spend the money on because he didn't tell me what to spend the money on. You're right.
That's exactly what I was coaching those people in their relationships.
I can suggest.
Right, but you specifically, I keep telling you what I'm trying to help my wife see is the future, right? My wife is the future.
Let me ask you a question. If left to your own devices,
right.
If I gave you $1,000 right now, what would you buy?
Oh, praise the Lord. Things that's going to help me advance in the future.
I want specific.
Hey,
what would you buy?
Africa. Hold on.
What would you buy?
What would I buy? No, hold on. No.
A guitar.
Now, let me tell you what I would do.
A microphone.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Let me rephrase the question.
I would take.
What would you buy for yourself that has nothing to do with
I'm going to give you it right now. Okay, fine.
Or education.
Okay, fine. I'm going to put $300 of it in my E-Trade account.
Okay.
So I can make a good thing on that.
Okay.
Put $200 in one of my online accounts.
Okay.
Right? That's $500 right there. Right?
Right.
Take about $150. What am I down to? $650.
You have $500 left.
Right? No. You see,
said
you can't even count properly.
and now $150.
So take about $150 right? Buy a couple little red wines and white wines, because you know I like my wines.
Okay.
You know, so, you know, I like white wines. So if you want to get red wines, white wines. But only 4 years back, 2016 back.
Right.
Right, that's what I drink, right?
Right, those are still temporary things.
Right.
Okay.
But you asked me.
Okay, I'm listening.
So now I got about $350, right?
Right.
So $350, put away $100 just for you, because I know you always broke.
The devil's a lie.
Wait. You see, so I'm looking out for you.
I'm never broke.
Okay, that's my whole point. That's my whole point.
I'm never
But you know
broke.
what? When something goes wrong up here, you know what you do? You look towards me.
Right.
You look to me as if I'm Noah. Like, you
know
build
why
this
I look
ark.
towards you?
Like, what?
Because you don't know what to do with your money.
I just told you what I just did with the money.
You told me that I don't know how to celebrate,
Sweetie,
right?
you know I love you, right? But I give you $1,000. You know what you do? Tell me what you do. Tell them what you're going to do right now.
I would save some, but I'm going to buy something.
That's not true. That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true. That's not true.
I would save some, but I would also buy something nice for myself that I can have.
That's what you always do. Get out of that mindset. You know what? One time I remember that $8,000 I got from this company. I got $8,000 from this company. First thing out of my mouth, go buy something that you can always look at.
Exactly.
Why?
You want to know why? Because you can't take none of this with you. Ain't none of this going with you. None of it.
So why are you telling me to go?
Buy something nice for yourself that you can have.
No, he didn't. 100 for Vicky for when she, because Vicky, you don't understand. If I don't put away emergency money up in this place,
I'm not even buying red bottoms because they look cute, but they hurt your feet. I'm past that point.
Okay, go on.
The point is, I said we got to meet somewhere in the middle.
I broke down what I would do with the money. You tell me.
My question is, what would you buy for yourself that's
I just
tangible?
told
You gonna drink the red wine and it's gonna be gone.
Okay.
What are you purchasing for yourself that you'll have? Thank you, Denise.
What?
Treat yourself. Buy yourself a nice watch that you could. Oh, I have a nice timepiece. Buy yourself a nice pair of shoes.
I did.
That's not on the sale in the clearance rack.
You know why? That's why I put away $300 in my E-Trade. You know why? Because when I get older, because you always calling me.
Now. You're older. Newsflash. It's a PSA. You've arrived there. You've arrived. You've arrived. That rainy day done came and went. It's cloudy. Pull up the video of Antigua again. That's what you look like right now. It's flooded. You're here.
Y'all hear how toxic she is?
I understand.
Listen. This is how you
when you gonna do it?
This is how you treat
when
me.
You gonna do it? When you gonna do it?
All weekend.
No, it's not. It's not. Let me tell you something.
This is how she treats me all
need
weekend.
to be a better saver. I will raise both my hands and my toes. But you know what I know?
I said,
if I, God forbid, leave out of this house and don't come back and I don't make it, right? God says it's your time.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Mother has lived. Okay? Mother has lived. Do you hear me? I will not leave planet Earth. Talk about, oh, when I get older. Oh, when this day comes. You're going to be too old to enjoy it anyway. You cannot wait to live. Celebrate each day. Buy yourself a nice timepiece.
No, one day.
Buy yourself a nice pair of shoes that's not on the clearance rack. You want to know why?
When I get my yacht, and me and Ken is on that yacht, and me having my white wine, and you over here trying to figure out.
I could go on a yacht next week. I may not own it, but I'm cruising, baby.
I want to own it. I want to own it.
So go where with
O-W-N.
With whom? With whom? With whom?
I just told you.
Who you go? You and Ken?
Me and Ken. Take Mike with me. Take Franklin with me. My boys. Take some other people with me. You know what I mean? You know this.
You know what they gonna have on?
What?
A nice watch.
Who cares about the watch?
Nice linen suit.
Okay, who cares about?
Nice shoes and sandals.
I told you, many years ago, I wanted a Breitling watch, right? You know that.
Right.
Got over it. I don't want it. Many years ago, I said, I'm gonna buy myself a Benz. Got over it. I don't want that again because I'm looking at the long-term expenses of those things. I don't want that again.
You may not have a long term. That's my point.
You know what, Vicky?
Tomorrow is not promised. Today is not promised. Meet somewhere in the middle.
I do. With my red wine, my white wine. Okay, sit down. Got my Bible
There's certain
here.
things that a man.
Here we go.
That's a doctor, no less, and I keep saying that because I think, be ye reminded, I'm your chief reminding officer.
Right.
I'm going to use your own words against you.
It's called CRO, Chief Reminding Officer.
Here I am.
Okay.
A man is supposed to have a nice
Make
watch,
sure you're sharing this video.
a nice watch,
please.
nice shoes.
Well, you go buy it. Since you have all this money, go buy it. Go buy it. Don't tell me.
Okay, listen.
I saw Kim buy a watch for somebody the other day. She didn't tell me she go buy what. That's what I'm calling about.
You know what? If I bought it, you want to know how much it costs.
Vanessa,
and why I got this one.
Vanessa,
and you could have got
tell
this
Mrs.
one.
Smitty what she gonna buy. She just go buy, right, Vanessa?
You travel. You travel for work, right? You're supposed to have a nice, maybe a Louis Vuitton, maybe a Gucci. Carry on.
I don't make no money for me to go buy it now. If
you build it, they will come. Don't dress for the job you have. Dress for the job you want. Wealth attracts wealth. Did you not? Were you not a private?
I'm the one who told you that. Why using my own words again?
I told you that. When you have one shirt, shall we go there with that story?
You know what?
When you refuse to buy more than one uniform shirt?
I was trying to conserve.
I'm not investing with you if you look like you have no coins. Faith it until you make it. Faith it. If I got a DR period in front of my name, you better believe I'm gonna look like it.
I feel this is a real toxic relationship.
I'm gonna carry myself.
I want to preserve myself. Somebody help me out. Pray for me for next month when December hits. December 1st to December 31st.
Do you realize that you've been in school for like the last decade?
Because of this person right here. Pastor Delphin bought me a nice one.
Thank you.
I wish somebody would buy me a nice watch.
Let me tell you, the watch that I wanted to purchase, you would have complained. You would have complained about it.
No, because
it's too flashy.
No, you know what you said?
What?
You said, "Oh, I gave you a certain amount of money, but the watch that you were looking for is double that to get."
Let me explain something to you.
Okay.
Let's do math. Let's do math. Quick math lesson. If you give me $500, let's say, and say, "Hey, here's your gift," but your gift costs $1,000. That's not balanced.
It's called LOVE.
That's not balanced.
It's LOVE.
You're right.
It's LOVE.
500.
Okay,
My
LOV.
gift is 500. Yours 1,000. Where they do that at?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see this. How much was this again? Right. That's my thought.
I'm sorry. I gave you 2 kids.
I'm so
Play Celine Dion and your life will go on. I gave you a legacy.
I'm so sorry.
A legacy. You can never repay that debt.
It's the
never.
least. It's the least. Honey,
please refrain from touching it.
You know what?
Thank you.
I'm not going to call you. Listen here.
What?
Let's go call the IRS.
You don't know.
Let's go call the IRS right now and see what the IRS will say. You know, they'll tell you, they will start singing a hymn for you. Like, y'all love hymns. They'll start saying, thank God for David Allen.
Let me explain something
in your life.
You don't know.
Let me hear this now.
How to buy things of value for yourself.
They have a deadline. They have a timeline. Right?
A nice piece of jewelry doesn't have a timeline. A nice watch doesn't have a timeline. Nice shoes. You are a public persona. You are a public person.
It's your responsibility. If you see me not doing it, it's your responsibility to say, honey, this is for you. Not keep giving me more clothes so they can't fit in my closet. You give me more clothes. That's toxic, right?
Let me tell you what you do.
Why won't you say, honey, you know what I would appreciate?
3 new pairs of jeans.
You know what I appreciate?
You know what he keeps doing? Wearing the old ones. You know why you have too much stuff in your closet? Because you refuse to let go of the stuff that got bleach stains on it, that blacked and faded off of it. It may have a hole.
You know what they call? What those things are called?
You still live in a place of lack. You carry yourself in a place of lack.
That's what you told the therapist when we went.
It's the truth.
And I resent that statement.
It's the truth.
You see, all this stuff is coming out.
It is the truth.
All this is stuff that you have against me.
It's not against you.
It's
I'm
against
just telling
me.
you.
No, because that's what you told the therapist.
I live in a place of overabundance, and you live in a place of lack.
She told the therapist, he came from a place of not having anything.
Right. And you still...
How are you going to say that?
Because it's the
How are
truth.
you going to... No, but that's disrespectful. That's
the
like
truth,
saying... That's like...
Let me ask you a question, and we're going to settle this right now. Because we're going to move on and help somebody.
Right.
When did you get electricity? Is the camera on? I don't...
You know what?
When did you get electricity?
You know something? This is how I know you're low down. You are low.
Let me help you.
L-O-W.
You were what, 18, 19? That's another level of, that's what you call PO. You can't even afford the O and the R. That's
You know
PO.
what? You know what?
P-O.
But-
So with that
but
being said, you still live in that place.
I was in school.
You're no longer there.
I was
You've arrived.
in school.
You've arrived.
I was in school. And as soon as we got it, guess what I did for my mom? Everything that she ever uttered out of her mouth that she wanted, I got her. That and more. I got them everything.
You know what you
I
said?
furnished the house.
Them. That's great. You're a great son and a great brother.
No.
I said you. What did you do for Dave?
Let me tell you what I did for Dave. I prayed every day. I said, Father, help me find this woman.
Well, I'm not a nun.
Wait.
Maybe you should check yourself into a monastery.
That's what you want.
Because
That's what you want.
I like nice things. I don't apologize for it. I deserve nice things. And you don't know how to have nice things, which is why I have a difficult time giving you money. Because you will not buy anything nice for yourself, and
I'm glad you said this publicly.
I do have a difficult time giving you money.
But that's a place of me thinking that my wife is toxic towards me.
I'm not selfish. If I thought that you were going to buy something nice for yourself,
you're controlling part of the relationship, our marriage, by saying I'm not going to do this because he's going to do. No, that's not freedom. Freedom, everybody.
The same way that you refuse.
Right now.
Okay, the same way that you're toxic because you have great hubris. Let me help you out. I know it's a big word. Let me help you out.
You are so nasty. Really?
Hubris. You're very prideful.
Not prideful.
You are prideful.
You want me to go say, oh.
I want you to seek counsel because that's what wise people do.
I do seek counsel.
Who did you seek counsel when you bought me terrible gifts for the last 4 years?
I'm sorry. Because you want me to go ask your mother.
Or Kim. I gave you.
From East New York. Kim might make me go buy a gun from East
Whatever.
New York. Like, hey,
I might like that.
The point is, with some gold diamonds on it and be like, hey, I'm from East New York, son.
The point
put this in your little
wise people
bag in the small mini bag.
You don't even know the words.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know,
wise people seek counsel. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? They give you lifelines, phone a friend. I gave you 2 people whom I know my personal stuff.
I should not
you want to know why? Because I want you to be successful. I want 1 year to get it right. I want 1 year to have an authentic smile of gratitude on my face.
Every single year, I have an authentic smile on my face. Every time I call Sweetwater and say, I would like a new microphone. This
exactly.
I get a good smile.
Okay.
Every single time
right.
I get a new microphone. Why? That's a good smile. Every single time I buy a nice. Look over here. You know how we doing this? These beautiful lights. Let's look at you. You're looking shiny and beautiful.
Let's make an agreement.
You know what?
Let's say it to the. I'm gonna say it on camera.
Yeah.
I am gonna give you money. Listen.
You gave me money and I gave you back the money. Did I give you back?
That was your choice. That was your choice.
Oh, that was my choice.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you money, right? Mm-hmm. And I am not gonna put a stipulation on what you do with it. It's whatever makes you happy.
How much money you
now listen, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that off camera. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, if you agree that going forward,
right,
for my birthday, which is Monday, by the way.
Everybody, her birthday is Monday. She does take cash apps because I don't have the money to give her.
I also have Zelle and Venmo.
She has Zelle,
Thank you.
Cash
I'm gonna be 42.
I don't have the money. She took all my money. I'm gonna let y'all know I don't have no money.
I will make that statement.
Kim
if you
took me to this restaurant. Her friend. I got no money. I need money. I need to collect an offering to take my wife. Y'all help me out, yes.
If you agree to call Kim for my birthday and for Christmas.
I don't want that money.
And ask her, you know what?
such bribe.
No,
You're paying me for a public.
No.
Okay,
so let's say you don't call her.
You are bribing me.
So let's say you don't call her.
You know what you should have done? I'm sorry. You know what I should have done?
Sends you
let me go clip
one.
2 lemons off my body and put it on a plate and give it to you right now. And that's what you're doing. You're taking away my manhood right now and put it on a plate and say, here. That's what you're doing right now. So let me go cut my 2 lemons here. As a matter of fact, these two things right here, these 2 things represent the last of my lemons. Here, take them. Take them, please. Because listen, like me going to Kim and be like, hey, oh, your mother. I'm be like, oh, from now on and for the rest of my life, I got to come to you like a little, and say, what would Vicky like this here, please? Please tell me. What would Vicky like for her birthday?
Why do you have such a difficult time seeking counsel?
Because this a marriage
in an
that
area
is not toxic.
Excuse me.
Yeah, keep that. Corona. Africa. That's Africa.
I'm gonna pray for you. What I want to know is, do you agree that wise people seek counsel?
Absolutely, but I'm not going to those two people.
I just said one. I eliminated my mother. I said Kim.
You know what Judas said of the woman who came to Jesus with the oil and anointed his feet with the oil?
Yes.
You know what Judas said?
No, please enlighten me.
I'm gonna enlighten you because I know you don't read your Bible.
Okay, here we go.
He says, this is worth a whole. This money could have been used for something else,
right?
But it was worth like a whole year's offering.
Alabaster boxes, right? Yes, I'm aware.
It's 2 stories.
Okay.
So, me going to ask him, I'm gonna show you the toxic part of this.
Okay.
Is number 1, you're taking away my manhood. That's number 1.
I don't see how that is. Okay, I'm listening.
Because you know why you don't see it?
Okay.
Because you're toxic yourself. And you need help.
I don't receive that, but continue.
But you need help.
Okay, we all
And that's what I was trying to tell the doctor.
On the Lord. Because we all need
to. So
Jesus.
you now become one of those people who said, the Lord is my boyfriend, the Lord is my husband.
No, he's not. None of those things.
But
he is
I'm trying to help
counselor.
you.
Okay,
and do you receive the help?
I receive it. I'm listening.
Well, you just said that you're going to call on the Lord.
He's my chief counsel. But I digress. Continue.
The Bible says, the Bible says, the man is the what? Say it after me. Say it. The man is the what? You're like you're choking right there. You need to clear your throat. Clear your throat. Say it.
What's your point?
Say it.
What's your point?
What I want you to see is that you need help.
Okay.
The way you've been treating me these last 6 years is not something that's appreciated.
Okay.
When you tell a man, your husband, who's supposed to be your friend, that go ask C.
Okay.
Your him is A and B. But now you're telling him go ask C.
Okay.
Instead of you saying, babe, these are some things I would like. By the way, you plant seeds. You plant seeds throughout the year. I would like this, I like that, oh, this is this. Or you say, let me take it to this store, I like that. But you don't tell the person. That's like, there's some very mature people out there. Make sure your kids are not. This is like a woman looking for sexual satisfaction from her husband.
Okay.
And saying, I want you to go ask my ex-boyfriend what pleases me.
Okay.
Negro, get the heck out of this house.
Well, I never looked at it that way.
But that's, you see what I'm saying? That's like all seriousness of it. Like how I'm taking it, I'm saying maybe some people have a difference to it. Okay. How I'm taking it is you want me to go ask C for something that should only be between A and B.
Okay.
And it's the same. So I'm thinking, that's like, I'm with you, and you're like, baby, in order to please me, right? Like, you need to go call my ex-boyfriend because we're still friends, and he's going to show you what part of my body, because I was with him for 10 years, so he knows what part of my body that I like to be touched at, what I like. I like to be caressed there. I like to be there. I like nice things. I like how he showers me when he's speaking to me. When it's the same thing. You want me to go and ask your virtual lover in this sense? I'm serious. In this sense, for how to satisfy you. Mm-hmm. That's the toxic part I'm talking about.
Okay.
Do you receive that? So you look like you're struggling.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
The other thing too is that it becomes toxic. Mm-hmm. And this is I'm talking in generality now. Because for us, we see it as a joke. Mm-hmm. But for toxic, when you just say, oh, because your one habit of saying it to me is this: you don't need money. Mm-hmm. Don't you say all the time? You've been saying that for years now.
Right.
Let them hear you say it. Let them hear you say it.
I don't.
Come on, shame the devil.
I don't need money.
Get it? No, you said I don't need money.
Oh, you don't need money.
Right. Oh.
Oh, okay. I didn't say that.
Wow.
That's not something I would say.
You look at me and say, you don't need money. That's why I buy you clothes. You don't need money. That's why I go get you the food. You don't need money. Mm-hmm. That's why this and this and this.
Okay.
That's controlling.
Okay.
Now you can talk.
I'm listening. So let me ask you a question.
I'll make her talk now because I think I got her.
When I gave you the money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The first set of money that I gave you. Mm-hmm. What did you do with it?
I'll tell you right now. I paid more money on the timeshare.
Okay.
See? I did the responsible thing.
That's not what the money was for.
I know.
The money was for you to buy something for Dave Allen.
I told you. Hold on.
That's it.
But I told you what I did with some other money I had.
Okay, I got
right?
that part. Right.
And then I said, hey, I overpaid certain things. Right?
Right.
But then you send me the money at the same time.
Right.
So it was a thing of saying, okay, Dave, do I take this money? And you're right. I agree with you. I should go buy some things for myself.
Say it again.
No, I agree with you. That's a good thing.
You always agree with me, but you never do it.
But I'm saying, I was looking at this one bill that we have as a household bill and say, I need to take care of this because this is important.
And I appreciate.
But I didn't tell you that.
I appreciate that you did your due
I don't have to tell you everything that I do as the man of the household.
You're right. You should.
Right?
You should.
Because what did I tell you to do? What did I say to you? Tell the people. I said, Vicky, you're already spending money on the Moshood stuff. Mm-hmm. I looked out for you as the man. I looked out for you as the husband. I looked out for you because I want you not to overdo with your money, with your own personal money. So I said, baby, you're already spending money on the Moshood. I will give you some money towards the Moshood. Did I say that?
Okay, you did.
Okay. And then I said, what? I said, also, I see you sent me some money. Mm-hmm. I said, no. What did I do? I refunded all of that to you.
I'm still waiting for your point.
The point is, I'm taking care of you in ways that you don't even appreciate.
That's your job, and I do appreciate it. That's what you're supposed to do.
But the point is...
You're talking about the part in the Bible? The husband is the head of the household. That's what you wanted me to say?
But
that was
the point is, you sent me all this money. You gave me this money, right? I could have said, oh, geez, you give him pocket money, right? I didn't do that. I said, baby, here's your money. Because I see you doing other things. I see you want to take care of me.
And I appreciate it. But you know what I want you to do? Going forward? Mm-hmm. Just buy something nice for yourself.
Okay.
Do you hear what we're arguing about? We're arguing about me wanting you to do something nice for you.
Right. But at the same point, you don't see how controlling you are when it comes to the money part.
But you too can be controlling when it comes to what I spend my money on. You talking about drop you hints. If I take you right now and go to the Gucci store.
Oh, Jesus.
If I take you right now and go to the Gucci store, the Louis Vuitton store.
Listen, I know
places that I like.
Okay, fine. But give me.
You will have a heart attack.
Give me from December to December. Tell me from last year.
My birthday is the same day every year, and so is Christmas.
For your birthday. So you want an expensive thing for Christmas. Your birthday is 1 month away from Christmas. God knows I go spend something for your birthday. Then you want something for Christmas too?
Yes.
I'm seeing what you're saying, but you're absolutely right. But guess what, Negro?
Yes,
Guess
I
what?
get a birthday gift, and we don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
I'm a Pope pastor.
Guess what? You not
I'm a
Pope.
Pope
You always got a
pastor.
stash. Because you just said you got an
I'm a
E-trade
Pope.
and in this account
I'm a
and in
Pope.
that account. You ain't Pope.
I'm a Pope pastor.
You the richest Pope man that I know.
Oh,
you always got a stash. You always got a stash. But you think what I spend my money on is frivolous. When you gave me my anniversary gift, I know it killed. I know you got an ulcer. I know you got an ulcer.
Wait, what?
When you gave me my anniversary gift.
Wait, what?
On a bag?
No, I was happy for you. I was definitely happy for you.
It took me 10 years to get it.
Those 2 bags were
Thank
wonderful.
you. It took me 10 years to get it.
But that was my money.
The point is,
that was my money. That was my money that caused you to get those beautiful bags.
That's great, and I appreciate that.
But that's good.
I use them, I carry them, I value them.
That's wonderful.
That's great.
But you don't see me walking around going like, yo, I got this beautiful. I buy sneakers to run, and the sneakers to run cost what? $45, $35, $25, $10 off of Express when they have sale.
I'm the queen of the sale, so we're not talking about there. Let's just agree to disagree.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm going to relinquish my
Delphine,
control.
I'm not saying that she should be penalized. I'm talking about what she wants for those 2 things.
I don't necessarily have to have an expensive gift. It's not about the price tag for me. It's about something that I like. You used to get me Sephora gift cards every birthday.
Right.
I never complained.
No, you never complain. But you got
because I like makeup.
Because you got expensive after that. Because you start hanging with Kim more.
Here we go.
And your other girlfriends more. And then all of a sudden your taste change. And I agree, your taste can change. Me and Vicky would go to Chris. Where we used to go? Chris, and what was that for anniversary?
Yeah.
Or we would go to Aqua Grill.
Right.
And Vicky would be head over heels. Oh my God!
I still like those places.
No. She wants to go to Charter Grill. What's the one place in Jersey?
We go to Cheesecake Factory, and I'm happy.
No, that's not true.
He took me to Capitol Grill because I was like, oh, you don't take me to nice places. We went to Capitol Grill. I left with an attitude. First of all, they gave me 5 potatoes. Not potatoes, like the fingerling. I have 5 potatoes on my plate. A piece of fish half the size of my hand. And finish about that much.
They were trying to make sure that you were eating healthy.
Listen. $800 later, we left hungry. I said we could have went across the street to the Cheesecake Factory.
That meal came to like what?
I had a goodie bag to go home.
That meal came to over $350.
And they had an attitude when we asked for more bread. Yeah. If you don't give me another loaf.
I want more bread, please. Because we didn't eat here. This is...
That was an appetizer. My whole meal was appetizer.
Vicky, don't embarrass me, please. No, this is an upscale restaurant.
Well, we won't be going back to the Capitol Grill, okay? I'm good. I'm good. The point is, Shishi Poo Poo was nice every now and again, different vibe, whatever.
You like that place in Jersey? Where we went? What's that place called?
The Chart House.
Chart House.
I liked it, but again, I liked it for the ambiance and the view. I didn't think the food was the greatest.
I thought it was, but...
Okay, listen. Vanessa chicken and dumplings is better than what I ate at the Chart House. Shout out to Vanessa, okay? I like good food, period. The ambiance, all that stuff is great. It doesn't have to be she poo poo. I'm not,
Vicky has suddenly changed. Vicky used to be shoo poo poo.
No, I was never. What are you talking about?
In the sense
in terms of places to eat, you definitely went to more upscale places, right? Because of the nature of your job, you were exposed to places that I hadn't even heard of.
Right. No, I get that.
Because
you loved when I used to take you to those places,
and I still appreciate it. But it's
now,
not.
When we go out. She's asking about how much food are they gonna be serving? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking about?
I will never go to a place where they
with you,
5 potatoes on my plate.
I don't want to go to a place where I'm gonna be leaving hungry.
That's a fact.
Negro, you never did that before.
Listen.
Like, we're going to just be together, to have fun, to just spend some time.
I want to go.
She wants to go and ask, how much food are they gonna give? Oh, so the other day, she and one of her friends, the same one whose name is Kim, took me to this place called Brooklyn Chop House. And it was supposed to be this. They say it was supposed to be this upscale. I thought I was in a club. Like everybody who walk up in that place was like, I said, well, all we need now is move the tables and then we'll have a club up in here. Okay, number one, and secondly, it was like Chinese fusion with what?
A steakhouse.
It was Chinese fusion with steakhouse. Now I don't eat steak, but they gave so much food. It was food for the last 2 days, but it was cool. But Vicky knows I'm not a big Chinese food eater. You know what I mean? Vicky knows that. Like, I could they could remove all the Chinese food out of the restaurants because I'm already upset with them that they never do anything for the black community.
We just had a whole argument about you treating yourself.
Take your hands off of me. Like, no. Take your hand. Okay, so here's the other thing. Hey, look, I'm trying to have some, yo. You know what? You can be as fake as the blue moon. Because you know what? You didn't say you love me. Well, yesterday when I said, baby, let's make sweet love, you're like, get out of here.
He felt like he had the COVID. It's cool for them lugs.
Oh, the food at Brooklyn Chop was at the bar.
You better back up off of me.
I said,
listen, the food was great. All right. The ambiance was great, and the company was even better.
So let's bring this home, this toxic relationships. So there's key identifying things you have to look out for when you're in a toxic relationships. Number one, when the person say things like, "Oh, if you leave, we're totally done. Don't call me anymore. I don't want nothing to do with you." Right? Toxic. You agree?
Well, that depends on the circumstances. Are we talking about after a simple just argument or disagreement?
Like, yes. Yeah. But they're trying to be. What I'm talking about is the controlling. Like, look out for the controlling factors.
Right.
When a person seems as if they have too much control over that relationship and your say is minimized, watch out for that. That can end up in places you don't want it to end up. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but I think that starts in the dating process.
What you mean? Meaning
that I'm gonna say as women, right? So a lot of times we tend to overlook things.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I don't think that noticing toxic behaviors is something that you have to do in the dating process.
Okay.
You have to ask the right questions to be able to even see that as a toxic behavior.
But let's go back to me and you when we were dating. There's a lot of things that I did that you thought could have been toxic.
Right.
Because I was quick to walk away from your foolishness.
Oh, my foolishness.
You had a lot of foolishness.
You were toxic.
I was toxic too.
I had standards.
Vicky, stop with this.
I had standards. There's a difference.
Don't call toxic, that's another thing too. Don't call toxic attitudes standards. I should preach that sometime. Don't call
you threw
toxic
tantrums
attitudes
and when I didn't give in, you walked away.
Or some of y'all like to say, I'm not for everybody. Guess what? You're right.
I'm an acquired taste.
You're an acquired taste.
I'm not for everybody.
Like, you're
and
right.
I shouldn't be.
And walk away the other person, whichever side you're on, when they start saying those things. I'm not for everybody. Well, we know that. No wonder you're C-R-A-Y.
No.
You're cray-cray.
You was breaking up with me every 5 minutes when I did something that you didn't like. That was toxic.
No, I was toxic. I get that.
Okay. Say it again. Say.
Okay, so number 3, you want to look out, find out the mentality of that person when it comes to money.
I agree.
You got to listen. If you're engaged or you're in a relationship looking towards marriage, you have to have the conversation around money. Don't do this. Don't say, I saw something the other day that says, don't be one of those people who say, oh, if I'm getting married, the man has to pay all the bills. Don't do that.
Right.
You're putting strain on one person. Don't be the other one where I got to be a stay-home wife or a stay-home husband. Don't. Number 3.
Unless that's something that you agree on. There's some people that dynamic works for them.
Yeah, well, it can work if they have young kids too. Right. Like in our case, because now you see how this is kind of working out. And I think it has to do conversation. Have conversations.
Well, it's so funny you say that because, I have a coworker that She's been married 3 times. The second husband, I said, well, like, why didn't it work out? She said because he was a pastor, and he told her that no wife of his would work. He never wanted his wife to work, ever, even after the kids got older. And she knew that she was the type of woman that she wanted to be a career woman, and it was eating her up inside that.
Oh, this is good.
That, hey Warren.
Hey Warren.
That it was eating her up inside that she could never.
So what did she
use
do?
her education?
So what did she do?
She divorced him.
So she was married to a bishop who was toxic towards her. And then she.
But he didn't think that it was toxic. He thought, I'm the man. I'm going to take care of my family and my wife. And she looked at it as abusive. Like, I'm an educated woman. Right. I want to work. I want to contribute. Even if you decide not to use my money, I want to be of value. And me being a stay-at-home mother and eventually just a wife, I can't show my value in that way. I like that.
Now, in my psychotherapy world, the people identify what is toxic on 2 different levels.
Right.
Because what may not be toxic to me, right? Vicky identifies as toxic.
Right.
And we did that in our first few years.
Right.
Like, we were just hitting at some toxic things, but was he making money?
Yeah, he was making money.
Right.
He was making money. That wasn't an issue. He came from a very traditional background where his mother didn't work, her mother didn't work. He believed that a woman's place was to be in the household, raising the children, and taking care of her man.
Okay, another thing. Listen out for conversations that start saying a woman's place or your place. Toxic.
Right.
Red flags, look out for those things. And those things can get into trouble because I guess it's my communication with Vicky even when I started working for JP Morgan early on.
Right.
Right? Like, we would communicate when it came to certain things like expectations.
Right.
Right? Like, one of the things I told you all about when me and Vicky broke up like 10 million times. And one of those things was Vicky wanted all of my money. She said she wanted my whole paycheck. And I was like,
I never said that.
Hello. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Can I rebuke the devil right now?
Let's rebuke it.
Okay.
No.
Rebuke
you
the devil.
asked me, how did it go in my household?
Right.
And I said my father worked construction. He wore construction clothes. He liked to have nice suits, so that's what he would spend his money on. When he went out, I said when he got his paycheck, he gave my mother his all the money to take care of the household, and she gave him money for whatever he needed for during the week or whatever.
And you said the present one does it too.
The groceries,
right?
And my father's deceased. My mother got remarried,
and this one does it too.
Correct.
He just passes the money to her, like, hey, slave master, I work on the cotton field all week.
No, that's not true.
Master, just go buy me the food, and you do exactly what your mother do. You make sure. High five. You make sure the refrigerator is filled. You make sure your husband have clothes. Listen, you are excellent when it comes to all those things.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a lack for anything in this household?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Besides space. But you want
I need a man cave. You took all of my space. I need my library. I need my man cave. I need that.
Besides if you give me that, Vicky, your closet is full. Your belly is full.
No.
Lights are on.
You used to buy me red wine. You stopped doing that. Hello. Remember you used to. You know how I used to be so in love with you. Like I was. Girl,
when was that? When was that?
Put on some Gerald Levert again.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
But you used to go take care of me. Like, you just make me just to feel special. You'd be like, oh, baby, I went
We said you need an armor bearer, right, Maureen?
Oh, no, Warren is a best friend now. No, Warren is a best friend.
You need an armor bearer.
Hey, really? I'm going to have the armor bearer at my house. Armor bearer! Hey, where are you? Listen here. I need you to go.
You know what?
I need you to go get me a bottle of wine, okay? No.
I think this year, let me say this year, let me just speak for myself. Mm-hmm. I think that you have done a better job this year, and I've said this before, in all the previous years, of just taking care of me. Good job. I feel that. I appreciate that. And I think...
What did I do, though?
Even this weekend when you drove me, my friend had a little birthday gathering.
Oh, right.
You know, I didn't park in this crazy with this outside dining. Right. I was going to take the Long Island Railroad. He was like, no, I'll put you in an Uber. And then ultimately you end up driving me.
I said, yeah.
That was taking care of me.
Make sure you say it again. What was I going to do first time? I was going to do what? Please repeat yourself.
You were going to put me in an Uber.
That's my money.
Yes.
I was going to put you in an Uber.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then I was tired, right? I was very tired. Come on. I was very tired.
You could really keep your eyes open.
I keep my eyes open.
Weak.
But I said, I was concerned.
Sermon to write for Sunday.
Hey, my wife was going to a particular party. And I said, you must be crazy getting out of the house like this.
Right.
I said, nah.
It was a pajama theme party, so I had on my pajamas.
She had on her pajamas. Talking about she going to the Long Island Railroad.
I had on clothes underneath, but I had on my pajamas.
It looks crazy. You talk about looking crazy. I said, let me say.
They were cute pajamas.
I said, let me.
Even the outfit.
You look crazy.
Whatever.
And I said, no, let me save myself. So I was tired. Listen, I was so tired. My eyes were closing. My lips were falling down to the ground. My ears were coming down. I said, you know what? Let me just go drive her. Drove her all the way through traffic. I have to face traffic.
Really?
I had to take some lanes. The stoplights were in my way.
Cue the violence, please.
The stoplights were in my way, but I still went, right? My little man was with me, Anthony. Anthony was like, Dad, thank you for doing this. I said, oh, thank you, buddy. And then I had to buy him food.
You bribed him and took him to McDonald's. That's why he was like, thank you. That's why he wanted to get out the house, because he knew it was going to be something in it for him. The point is, I think this year you have been doing a better job about just taking care of me. Mm-hmm. And I think in the beginning of our relationship, that was my role when it came to you.
Right.
And then, like so many women, kids come into place, and then it's like taking care of their needs, and everything else becomes secondary.
But what you forgot, Vicky, and this is important to us, what you forgot, everybody listen, when me and Vicky first got married, or just before we got married,
right,
I said to Vicky, Vicky, I'm going to take care of you.
Did
I say that?
You did.
I said those words. But Vicky was looking for those geriatric men who would just go work, sit down 9 to 5 and take care of her and pillow talk her and have a big grown belly
that's
in
not
front.
True.
I'm still serious. Let me speak, man. And then that's what she was looking for. So when I was going to school, my plan was to get schooling out of the way and then take care of my own. Now I'm doing all these things. I'm making breakfast for the kids. I'm making sure they shower at night. Making sure things get done. Making sure Vicky mind is good. Making sure I'm there for her. Making sure this is happening. Now she's like, oh.
You know what's toxic?
Here we go.
When people compartmentalize their life. You just said, my plan was when I finish school. Well, we still living in the process. So we got to wait till you accomplish your goals for you to show up.
How fast did schooling go? Which you had a big problem
with.
It's not about... It went by 1, 2, 3.
It's a daily war.
But you saw the whole schooling as being toxic with us.
That's not true.
Yes, you did.
You know why I had an issue with school?
Vicky came to my graduation with the longest face.
That's not true. I was very happy that day for you. And for us as a family. You know why I had the issue with you being in school, which is why I said anything that you put your mind to, you have tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm. I do.
And when you're trying to accomplish a goal, you have blinders on, and your tunnel vision, your focus is laser sharp, and you don't see anything in your periphery. And what usually ends up falling to the wayside is myself and the kids. And that is a character flaw of yours, that you're so focused on the living it. And one of the big things that you always say is, I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for the kids. When are we going to reap the benefits of just having you in our lives?
But that's what's happening now.
But it's always a delay. It's a daily practice. You should be involved as a daily practice.
What is happening now?
You keep saying now, but what about all those years when you weren't in school when it wasn't?
Guess that's your problem. That's your problem.
No, that's your problem. That you keep waiting to live. That you keep waiting to live.
Let me tell you what it's called.
What is it called?
Spilled. Say it with me.
Spilled
milk. It's over. It's done. You can't. God is the God. God is the God. Listen,
But
God is the God.
But it's going to repeat itself because every time you take on a new endeavor, a new project,
Really?
a new level, as they say, new devils. So one of the things that you have to work on is being present in the moment daily and not waiting until you accomplish your goal and say, oh, I'm back.
No, I've been present since I've got to Bethel with you.
You have. That's why I said this year. I think
It wasn't
that
this year. 2018. I didn't get to Bethel this year. 2018. I need you to catch up,
You
honey.
speaking about my perspective or your perspective?
That's my whole point with you. That's my whole point.
From my perspective, this year, I'm going to say this year, you have gotten better with balancing both. And
thank you, Vanessa.
And I celebrate you. And I've compensated. I've said that to you. That it's not just, we're going to put you over here in this box, I'm going to do what I got to do, and then I'm going to get right back. No.
All right. Lastly,
you got better.
Watch out for toxic relationships where there is no communication.
Right.
That's what she's talking about.
Right.
No communication. In other words, you want to handle it by yourself.
Right.
So something happened maybe yesterday or 2 days ago. I said, hey, Vicky, something is bothering me, and I need your help.
Right.
It was a first for her. As usually I'm known as in the psychotherapy world, they call me a processor. So I process things real, like my brain goes, process it.
Right.
But literally, this thing was killing me. Like, she knows that. I have certain things, when it comes out a certain way, I need her help with it because usually she brings a different spin to it.
Right.
And I came to you.
Okay.
I said, hey, I need your help. I know it shocked her, but it's just because I told her straight up, I'm having a PTSD moment. Usually when you have a PTSD moment, and every one of us do, it's how the brain works. Every one of us will have a PTSD moment, and you try to act up, and then you're taking something that happens on the outside and bring it in your personal space with your mate.
Right.
Watch out for that. And that happens often, and that can be a breakup of a relationship, and you have to learn how to say, hey, I'm handling this. If you want to tell them what it is, you say what it is, or you say, hey, I'm handling something, just give me a moment. Learn to say, give me a moment, before it turns into an argument out of a bad attitude.
Right.
Everybody got that? All right, guys, it's 9:30. We want to thank you for being with us tonight. It's been a phenomenal night. I hope you got those points that I gave.
We had a breakthrough tonight because I'm telling you, we've been arguing about Kim and Christmas.
Every year, becomes an argument every Christmas.
So this year, I'm not going to ask. Kim, feel free to send some things you think I might like. Just text or anything.
But every year I would also go to Antigua too. I started making a habit. So you'll be upset. So the only time you'll be nice to me is when we're making phone calls to each other on WhatsApp.
Are you going this year?
No, I don't want to be trapped in Antigua.
Oh, he'll be around.
Plus, it's flooded.
Right.
I don't want to be caught up in.
But I thank you. I never looked at it that way.
Good.
You want to know why? Because you didn't care to explain because you were in your feelings. Now that you're not in your feelings, you can explain yourself without being angry.
No.
And allow me to see your heart and see where you were coming from.
But you don't understand that you can be stubborn in listening.
I can be.
Oh, that's another point that I should have said tonight, but I was going to hold off until next week.
I can be.
Stubbornness in listening.
Your ghost? Your water bottle.
Stubbornness in listening can be also a form of toxic, causing relationships to become toxic.
Right.
Like you just
only see it your way.
Only see it your way.
Or entertain another person's opinion.
You wouldn't want to hear it, and you think you are just. Sometimes we think that we're smarter than our mate.
Right.
And that just isn't so.
You were saying.
That was very shameful. You know why? I told you since day one, I always had a respect for you.
But
since I got my doctoral degree, you just went one wrong. Hey, we love y'all. Please go share this. Please go share it. Please go share it. Please go share it. And then this will be on the Dave K. Allen Ministries page also, and on the YouTube page. Please go subscribe. And then, hey, let's do some great work together. Let's get families and relationships healed. You can have a great relationship if you learn how to understand and treat each other right, and just listen, and with respect, and just listen. And so me and Vicky still have a lot to learn and to grow from each other. So we're making pathways to telling you some more things. As I said, we can be transparent but not naked.
Right.
You understand? So we can tell you things. We're just not gonna go deep in it. That's nobody's business. But we want to be as real as possible. That's why we share these things with you. That's why this is just real as possible, and it's helping hundreds, and I mean
helping us. So
thousands of people, and I thank you and I thank them. It helped us.
Yes.
Because honestly, by the time we get off, we're going to have a new argument. And then Vicky says, oh, Lord, let me save this one for Tuesday. So, but it's helping us, and we want it to help you also.
Yes.
All right? So let's build that ministry of love and that ministry of sharing, that ministry where we can appreciate each other. And then, go listen to some Gerald Levert, and as you listen, as you, just appreciate.
Let's play our anniversary song.
I can't find it. I'm trying to. How do you get down out of this thing here? Go back to the
music. It's not like. And so I've heard it since that day.
I used to play the dang song every year for you.
Well, you don't do it anymore.
You see, I see you don't know how to work this. You know what I mean? Like, that's your whole point. You want me to do everything, right? What was the name of the song?
Play the course. You don't even know our anniversary song? Do you hear this?
I was made to love you. To love you.
Wow.
To love you.
Wow.
Hey, this guy named Warren Hicks.
Wow.
Can't find it. Hold on. I'm going to find right now.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please, if you're not joining us on Sunday at Bethel Tabernacle, listen. You missing a whole praise party. Shout out to the praise and worship team.
All their names.
Shout out to Kim. Shout out to Warren. Shout out to Cherie. Shout out to Jermaine. And we had Linda in the building this Sunday. Bless, bless, bless.
Who we had in this building?
Linda.
Long time ago.
How could I forget the way I felt when I first laid eyes on you?
Good night, family.
Good night.
We ain't got no kids.
We can't get no more babies though.
That's right.
Shop is closed. God bless y'all. We love y'all. Take care.
Night.
Thanks y'all.